Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts About the 40K Universe. I am your host, Gershwin, and you are watching One Mind Syndicate. Today we talk about the Tau Empire, specifically how the Tau Empire is better than the Imperium in the way they treat their citizens. If you're new to the channel, subscribe because we post Warhammer 40K content just like this every single day. And of course, if you have any suggestions or requests for topic ideas, please comment down below. We read that every single day. But with that said, let's get into 40 facts on how the Tau Empire is better than the Imperium. In the Tau Empire, you will be filled with purpose from the moment of your birth until the day you pass on into the afterlife. This is all thanks to its perfectly designed caste system. The Tau employ a caste-based social system that places the good of the many over the good of the few. The Tau structured caste system is designed to have a special place for all members of its society, from the non-Tau engineer to the Tau-born diplomat. Every person is viewed as an essential part of the whole society. The Tau society is broken up into the fire, earth, water, air, and ethereal caste. And while your social standing is based on these castes, not one single individual is more important than the whole. Everyone in Tau society is provided all their needs. In Tau society, no one is royalty. They simply have different roles to play, and everybody has equal access to health, education, and food. As a citizen of the Tau Empire, you will never grow hungry, you will never worry about getting sick, and you and your children will always be educated. The actions you take will never feel like tasks done without meaning. All your goals and accomplishments will be for the benefit of the people around you. Each day you'll be showed how your work goes to the betterment of your society. Because of this, the feeling of an empty, pointless life is scrubbed away from the minds of all Tau citizens. Depression is unheard of in the Tau society because you see your life for what it really is. Meaningful. When it comes to employment, the Tau Empire promises jobs for everybody, where you will get access to equal opportunities just like the rest of the members of your caste. The hire and fire system that is common to you now does not exist and is not allowed to exist in Tau society. Companies in Tau society will not go out of business if their goods or services become useless. If your product does become needless, then the company will simply get assigned another resource to create, and your job will continue. This is because there is no private enterprise in the Tau Empire. Everything is run by the people, for the people. You will never be fired from your job. You will always have the peace of mind that comes along with the knowledge that there will always be plenty of work opportunities if your current role is not a good fit for you. But of course, we guarantee you will love your job. Your workplace will always be as safe as possible because all Tau are trained properly for the task they are assigned. And with no fear of losing your job or position, there is no fear of reprisal if you report dangerous or unsafe procedures. Crime in Tau society is extremely low. The reality is that the majority of crime occurs out of necessity. In Tau society, no person is coerced to commit any illegal offense to make sure his bills are paid or his family is fed, because all those things are guaranteed in Tau society. Instead, a Tau citizen will have the peace of mind that comes along with the knowledge that there will always be a safety net to fall back on. In Tau society, you will always find someone to start a family with. The caste system makes it easy for you to mingle with members of the opposite sex that share your experiences and, more importantly, share your caste. If things don't happen naturally, a wife will be assigned to you. The continuation of your craft is important for the betterment of society, and it has to be shared. The best way to do this is by sharing all that you know with your offspring. Growing a family means more members of the society who hold your knowledge and are able to work to further the greater good. Therefore, families are always encouraged. Tau cities are some of the cleanest and most efficient places in the galaxy. They need to be as efficient as possible, but at the same time, they cannot hurt or disrupt the comfort or safety of its people. This is because the Tau know if the quality of life of a populace is bad, then the productivity of the city goes down. The Tau try their best to use as much of the planet's resources as they possibly can, but they do not destroy the planet through pollution. The Tau want to continue to use the planet for as long as they can, and so the preservation of the planet is key in most Tau worlds. This means there is no dangerous wastelands that are created by giant manufactorums pumping out toxic fumes in the atmosphere. The countryside is used for growing crops and grazing livestock, much like agri-worlds in the Imperium. The big difference is that the Tau worlds find a balance on the Tau planet where they can use up as much of the planet's resources in a variety of ways. All of this is thanks to the Tau caste working together to design a solution for each planet. This brings me to the next point. Even though Tau castes cannot interbreed, they can and are encouraged to communicate. Communication between castes builds a stronger understanding of the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is that Tau society can only accomplish its goals through the mastery of the individual's work. In this way, each Tau citizen learns the monumental importance of their caste. Tau society does not discourage the improvement and advancement of technology. Innovation is what allows the Tau Empire to flourish in the eastern fringe of the galaxy, and as such, an entire caste is dedicated to the improvement of technology. The sophisticated machinery and technology that drives the Tau Empire are created by the foremost minds of the Earth caste, including the legendary XV-8 Crisis battlesuit, but their technological advancements do not end there. The Earth caste has been able to design and create farming equipment and has revolutionized the agricultural capabilities of the Tau Empire. New airway systems have created safer and more efficient ways of traveling. All of these things happen because the Tau Empire cultivates and encourages curiosity when it comes to technology. Of course, all new technology is reviewed in detail to guarantee that there is no harm to anyone within the Tau society, but this only means that new technology is much safer and reliable to all those that use it. Space travel is much safer in the Tau Empire because of their advanced understanding of the technology that they use. Much like in the Dark Age of technology in the Imperium, the inner workings of the starships are very understood. If there were to be some sort of malfunction, the problem is detected and repaired, otherwise the piece of technology is not used again. To many outsiders, especially in the Imperium, this illustrates a primitive understanding of technology, but the reality is that the average Tau engineer understands the fundamentals of physics and machinery much greater than the average Adeptus Mechanicus tech priests. Because the Tau lack the ability to travel through the warp, their exposure to the ruinous powers of chaos has been very limited. Their sheltered lives means that the Tau culture is more positive than the cultures found amongst alien races that have been touched by chaos. This doesn't mean that the Tau do not know of the dangers of chaos. Their interactions with psychic-sensitive alien races has taught them to guard themselves from the powers of the ruinous power. But you will definitely find a safe haven from the touch of chaos within the Tau Empire. The Tau Empire is not xenophobic. All who wish to serve the greater good are welcomed into the Tau Empire. Because of this, you will be exposed to the wonders of alien cultures. This openness to the outside world breeds acceptance amongst Tau society. Even if you are not a Tau, you will share a special bond with everyone that fights for the greater good. Members of the Water Caste will always be at the forefront of diplomatic missions into friendly alien space. Their mission is to discover new technologies and ideas that can be folded over into Tau society. All of this is in the hope of strengthening the Tau Empire. This awareness to diversity makes the Tau Empire tolerant of certain religious practices found in non-Tau culture. While the Tau Empire might frown upon certain rituals or beliefs, the greater good does not force you to give up the devotion to your own god. This also means if you are trying to escape a belief system that has been pushed onto you and your family, the Tau Empire is the perfect place to be free. There is no need to pretend to worship anyone or anything anymore. You belong to the Tau Empire now, and there is no need for you to pretend. You will always be protected in the Tau Empire. All resources are spent on increasing the Empire's defenses and ensuring it has enough weapons, trained soldiers, and armed vehicles to defend itself against outside threats. In the Tau Empire, there's no need to jump through bureaucratic hoops, since the Ethereal caste is in control of everything. The Ethereals can make a decision about a certain aspect of government, such as defense or foreign trade, and their decision will be implemented right away. As a result, Tau society can move forward without any delays and enjoy the benefits of progress and innovation. In the Tau Empire, you will always find happiness, not the type of happiness that comes from a throne room, or from a magic stone, or even from material things. In the Tau Empire, you will always find the happiness that comes with the knowledge that working hard is the most honorable, noblest, greatest, and most beautiful virtue, because you're doing it for the greater good. And those were 40 facts on how the Tau Empire is better than the Imperium. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you're ready to go out there and buy your own Tau starter set and start collecting a Tau army, because they are better than the Imperium in pretty much every single aspect. If you disagree, comment down below. This video was a lot of fun to make. I made a video on the horrible realities of the Imperium a week ago, and you guys were commenting and asking for a video of the horrible realities of the Tau Empire, and I thought it would be really fun to instead create a video like this one of all the positive things of the Tau Empire as a way to kind of mimic or mock what the Tau Empire would do if they encounter an Imperial world. This is the type of video, or this is the type of propaganda that would be sent out to the Imperial world to coerce them into joining the greater good. Because in reality, you know, the Imperium is horrible. It's very, very dangerous, and you face death pretty much on every single, or on an everyday basis. And the Tau Empire seems like, you know, the greener pastures, the nicer things. I'm definitely going to do another video talking about the horrible realities of the Tau Empire. But I just figured it would be a lot of fun, and it would be better to put out the positive things of the Tau Empire before I put out the horrible truth of the Tau Empire. If you guys have any suggestions for that video, if you guys can think of any crazy realities of the Tau Empire, like brainwashing or anything like that, comment down below so I could use it in the video that's to come. And if you like videos like this, don't forget to share this on Facebook, Twitter, or whatever social media you use, because it really helps out the channel. It helps us create more videos if you share these and more people view it. If you want to support us a little bit more, jump on over to Patreon. A simple $1 a month helps us create more videos. If you can't, we understand, simply by liking, commenting, and sharing. It really helps out the channel. It really does. And thanks for everything, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. This was Gershwin with One Mind Syndicate, signing out.